Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you all my June favourites, and some of it is beauty stuff, some of it is fashion stuff, so it's a good mix this month. And the first thing I have to show you is a cleanser, because I ran out of my Burt's Bees cleanser, which I raved about in various videos. It was an amazing cleanser, but it was still like £10 I think, so I needed something a little bit cheaper. My friend recommended this to me because she said she used it and she loved it, so I went out and got it. It's the Visibly Clear Pink Grapefruit Cream Wash by Neutrogena. And some people hate Neutrogena, like really hate Neutrogena. I love Neutrogena. Everything about it. I don't know how many times I said Neutrogena. Neutrogena. It doesn't sound like a real word now because I've said it too much. I love the Neutrogena 2-in-1, so like the clay mask and the clay face wash. That is one of my all-time favourites. I do find though if you have like broken skin anywhere, sort of, I usually get it around my nose, it does sting a little bit, so I sort of stay clear of that and went for this. But I just really like it. It does tend to keep my spots at bay. I am quite blemishy anyway, so I tend to stay away from like spot treatments and like specific spot cleanser. What am I trying to say? So stuff like Clean and Clear, Clearasil, I tend to stay away from, also because sometimes they have chemicals in that aren't very sensitive skin friendly, and I have broken out, not broken out, I've had reactions to them before. But I've never had a reaction to Neutrogena as of yet. Touch wood. Touch some wood. That sounds so bad. So yeah, I tried this at my friend's recommendation and it's lovely. It's just really nice and refreshing. The grapefruit's really refreshing in it, and it's nice and creamy and it just foams up really nicely, but not too much. It doesn't dry my skin out and it really helps with my spots. So I've been loving this and I would recommend it if you're looking for something a little gentler, because I have really sensitive skin and I haven't had any problems with this. Nothing, like no little bits of stinging or anything. It's just really nice and just sensitive skin friendly, so love that. Next thing I have is a mascara that I've actually had since Christmas, and it's the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast Super Volume Mascara, or Mascara Super Volume. You can choose which way you want your words. I got this as a Christmas present in a set. I got the Soap & Glory sort of kit, and it comes in like the big plastic zippy thing, and it had loads of eyeshadows and blushes and stuff, and it had this. And I've never tried a Soap & Glory mascara before, so I was kind of like open-minded about it. And at first I really didn't like it. I thought it was really thick and gloopy and it didn't really curl my lashes or lengthen them. And I sort of just didn't use it for ages. And the brush is quite big as well. I have really teeny tiny eyes, so big brushes like this aren't ideal. But then I started using it again. I think I wanted to use like a different mascara in one of my tutorials, and this was one of the ones that I hadn't really used in a tutorial before, so I thought, for tutorial's sake, I will use the mascara. So I used it, and actually I really like it. I don't know, that's happened to me a couple of times where I try a mascara and I don't really like it, and then months later I try it again and I'm like, I love this, why have I never used it before? And it's just a bit strange to me, like my eyes have suddenly changed or something, I don't know. I don't tend to have quite straight lashes, like mine, I'm pretty proud of my eyelashes actually. They're quite long, they're quite curled naturally, so any mascara tends to work reasonably well on me, like it's not ever terrible. But I did find that when I put this on, my eyelashes went really straight. So what I tend to do now is I make sure I curl them if I'm using this, because usually I don't curl my eyelashes that much unless I am using like a really thickening heavy mascara, which is what this is. So it is amazing if you curl your lashes before, and it's just really nice. Actually, I really like it. The brush does get all like the fine eyelashes, so it coats every eyelash, and it's really nice and thickening as well. So I really like it, and I feel bad. I feel like I should apologise. I'm sorry, mascara, for doubting your abilities. So the next one I have is an eyeshadow from MAC, and it is MAC's Scene eyeshadow, and it's like a really sort of blue two-toned grey, or if you're going to get really technical, a really dark lilac-y colour. That's only if you want to get really, really technical. And I took it home, tried it, and it just wasn't as, I don't know, like, it just wasn't what I had pictured in my head that I wanted out of a grey eyeshadow. So I sort of left it for a little bit, and then I got it back out, and I've been using it pretty much every day maybe, or every time I do my makeup. And I just put it in the outer corner, blend it out into the socket so that it's just like a little bit of definition, and then I put it underneath as well, and I find that it makes my eyes look really nice. So all of these things I've had for a while, and suddenly I've just started to like them again. So yeah, I do really like this, and it's just a nice grey lilac-y colour, so I really like that. Now on to the non-beauty stuff. So I have a few fashiony favourites for you. First ones are these, which I've had for years, I think. I got them when I went to Newquay in 2011. So I've had these for a good few years, and honestly, Animal do the most amazingly comfortable flip-flops. Like, I'm not a flip-flop person. I always find that the little tongy bit rubs really badly, like on the plasticky ones. So I've always stayed away from flip-flops, and then I went to Newquay and I burnt my foot really badly, and I couldn't put any shoes on, and I didn't own flip-flops. So then I had to sort of hobble into Newquay city centre, or town centre, it's not really a city, but like Newquay centre, and had to get Animal flip-flops because they were the only ones I could find that I could actually put on without them hurting. They're really, really comfortable because they're padded on the inside here, and then they have really soft material like on the tongy bit, so it doesn't rub your toes, and they're just so comfortable. I've actually been wearing them like around the house because it's been too hot to wear slippers. Not that we have that problem anymore, because England's decided that summer's over and rain shall begin. I've really been loving these. I would like them in a more interesting colour. These were the only ones that I could find. They were in the sale, and I was sort of looking for something cheap. They're not the cheapest of things, but they are worth it for the money because they're just so fantastic, and they last for ages, because like I said, I've had these since 2011 and I've worn them to death so many times. I mean, they're a little bit sunken in where my feet have been, but no wear or tear, nothing on the bottom. They're still pretty, they've got paint on the bottom because I used them when I was painting my room. But yeah, absolutely love them. So if you're looking for a pair of comfy flip-flops, check out Animal. Next thing I have is this cardigan. It's hard to show you, so I might like put a clip of me wearing it. It smells quite nice actually, I didn't realise. But I did a blog post all about this. It's basically like a long, fine knit, light kimono. And I got it from H&M, and I did get it in a large, which is a bit big for me because it tends to fall off my shoulders a little bit, but it also means that I can wrap it around myself, so it is nice. But I couldn't find a medium. I could only find this one in like the whole store. You know when like you're looking around and then you see something you like but it's on its own, like it's on the wrong rack, and can you find where the rest of them are? No, can you? Hell. So I ended up getting in a large because I just loved it, and it was exactly what I was looking for. I wanted something light, that was summery, that I could put over the top of whatever I was wearing, because I tend to burn quite easily. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I've been wearing it to death. Definitely recommend, if you have a H&M, to go and try and find it at least. I couldn't find it on the website, so I'm not really sure if they're still there, but yeah, I love this. I actually love H&M stuff at the moment. And then last but not least, I have these. Can you see? Ear cuffs. I got a set of 3, so this is my gold one. I have a silver one and a copper one as well, and I've always wanted like my helix pierced, but I'm a bit of a wimp, and at the moment I don't have a lot of like spare cash, so I wanted something that I could sort of get the same relative effect but without the pain and the money. So I ended up getting a set of 3 ear cuffs from Topshop, I think. And at first I was putting them on too tight, like squishing them on so that they didn't fall off my ear, and it was hurting. So I ended up thinking, oh well, these ear cuffs, they really hurt me. But actually they don't if you're not an idiot and you don't squeeze it too hard. So I've been putting them on a little bit looser, and they're really nice now. I like them. I can't feel it at all, because before it was sort of like I could feel it and it was annoying, but now I can't feel it because it's on a relatively good amount of pressure on my ear. So that's all for my June favourites. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe as well. And I will see you in my next video. So have a great week or day or life if this is the only video that you end up watching. And I will see you in my next one. So goodbye. It's unique, it's pretty to look at, but it's not practical. Like, this doesn't fit very well in my small makeup bag, whereas all my other blushes and bronzers tend to come in quite slim packaging, so I can